Ladies and gentlemen, today I will give you the top 5 reasons to buy a 2023 Stingray and not a C8 Z06 Corvette. Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Today I want to get into this video as a follow-up to my last video where I called dealerships for more than one reason, but also just to reiterate some points that I believe will help you understand what the odds of getting a Z06 anytime soon are and why I believe you should go ahead and place an order on a 2023 C8 Stingray instead. But real quick before we get into it, my thumbs up squad has been absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for smashing that thumbs up button right when the video starts. I hugely appreciate it and I can see it every single video. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you don't want to smash that thumbs up button until you think the video warrants it, I totally understand. That is a-okay. Also, if you're new to the channel and you like what you're seeing on this channel, make sure to smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. That way you don't miss a single one of these videos. All right, let's get into this video right now. So ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to, like I said in the beginning, follow up on my last video because I get a lot of emails and a lot of comments about whether someone should order the Z06 and where they should order it from, what is the best dealership because of the markups and because of maybe timing. And I just want to be upfront and honest with each and every one of you guys because right now, as you saw on that video, it seems like most dealerships are 2 to 4 years out on the Z06 and a lot of them are 12 to 18 months out on the Stingray, but there are some dealerships who you will be able to get the Stingray through in a shorter period of time. So let's get started with these top 5 reasons, and these are not in any particular order. As I said, it is going to be almost impossible to find a dealership that'll actually let you order a Z06 right now, and if they are honest with you, they will inform you that you won't be receiving a Z06 for multiple years. Like I said, 2 to 4 years. They may go ahead and take a deposit anyway, which means that you're out that money for many years to come. And I know it's not a lot. It could be $1,000 or $2,000, or like Sioka could take, $3,000 to $5,000. But just being 100% honest with you guys, if you didn't have a deposit down somewhere 1 to 2 years ago, and this is with the exception of Sioka, because Sioka allowed people to one day put their deposit down back right when the Z06 was announced, and they filled 5,000 slots up in a matter of hours. With the exception of them, most dealerships already had it available for you to put a deposit down on the Z06 a long time ago. So with all of that said, it may be all the way to 2025 before you ever get a Z06. Now let's move on to the next point. According to this article on the Mid-Engine Corvette forum, it doesn't look like we are gonna actually see Z06 production start on May 9th. But I'm not gonna read all of this because there is a lot of information here, as you can see. So I'm going to just link it down in the description below, but there's a lot of good info here that you should read over and just see for yourself that we could be looking at a June or July production start date and then an August or September actual Z06 delivery to dealerships. And so I hope we're wrong. I hope this is absolutely incorrect. However, I think it very well could be correct. So if that was the case, then you obviously have a really long time before the Z06 is going to be here. So that puts the Z06 out 5 to 6 months, which means if you ordered a Stingray from the correct dealership, you may have it by then. So you should really consider just getting yourself a Stingray. You may have it by the time the Z06 comes out or shortly thereafter. And that way you can be enjoying a C8 Corvette and not fretting over the fact that you're not getting a Z06 anytime soon. Now let's move on to number 3. Ask yourself why you need the Z06. If you truly can't live without this car, by all means, do everything you can to make it happen. But I think most will come up with more reasons not to buy the Z06 than to buy one. So, make a pros and cons of both the Z06 and Stingray. Obviously, the biggest pro of the Z06 will be looks and power, but I would think Stingray would win with its biggest pro being you will be driving one sooner than later. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have to have this car and you cannot stomach just having a Stingray, then put yourself on a wait list, and whenever it comes, it comes. Maybe that 3 or 4 years will go by quicker than you think, and you'll have a Z06. In the meantime, you know, maybe you could get an older Corvette and drive that around. All right, let's move on to number 4. You can order a nicely equipped C8 for the mid-70s. However, if you order a Z06 that's nicely equipped, you're going to be paying 20 to 30K over what you're paying for that C8 Corvette, and maybe even more. So the Stingray is definitely a less expensive option. I know this is a Captain Obvious statement, but it is a much cheaper option to get the C8 Stingray. And hopefully, even if you have to wait 12 to 18 months, you'll get it much sooner than you would have ever gotten the Z06. Now, let's move on to the last and final 5th reason why you should order a 2023 Stingray instead of a Z06. Dealers right now are losing their integrity over the new Z06. And here is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. This is one of many followers who have reached out to me and told me that their dealership changed their minds about getting them a Z06 for MSRP or where they were on the list. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see in both of these messages to me, the dealership really screwed these people over. Now I know they didn't sign any contracts with these individuals, but a man's word is supposed to be their word. It's supposed to be their bond. It's supposed to be, you know, a handshake and they keep their word. But these days, that isn't the case. Unless you have something written down, you can pretty much throw those things out the window. But it's still sad that that is not the case anymore, because as you can see, these people were promised what they were promised. And then once the Z06 came out, it was introduced and people saw the hype, these dealerships quickly changed their mind and just completely dishonored themselves and completely showed what their true integrity was. And it's a shame. But this is what we're dealing with right now. The flip side of the coin is there are multiple dealerships out there who are still selling the Z06 at MSRP. However, as you know, if you don't have a deposit down with them and it hasn't been there for quite some time, good luck getting one anytime soon. So ladies and gentlemen, that's really going to do it for this video. I really hope this helps you understand better where you're at if you have not placed a deposit down for a Z06, and if you're still wondering whether you could or should. This should give you an idea of the likelihood of you getting one. So if you enjoyed it, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me comments down below. Ladies and gentlemen, please share this on your social media platforms. And if you don't want to miss a single one of these types of videos, make sure to smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys out on the road.